Be the wolf.
So this is a serious video. I want to just talk about the mental blocks that people go through, the mental blocks that happens when you're trying to be successful. I know that you're going to hit a point where you hit a plateau, or not even a plateau, but you're going to hit the surface. You're going to hit the surface of things. You realize that you've accumulated so much knowledge, and you come to the point where you want to grow, but then you hit this mental block. I've hit this mental block a few times now, but right now I've hit this major mental block, but I know what's holding me back. And you'll come to this point where people are doubting you. People are not even wanting to be around you because they don't know what you're doing and they don't want any part of it. But that's fine, because you're doing this for you. And the thing is that you're going to come to this point where you're going to have all these people around you that are doubting you. But if you doubt yourself, you're never going to go anywhere. But this mental block that I'm going through is overcoming me. Like, the only person that's standing between me and success is me. And the only way to get over that is to just blossom into the person that you have to be. Like, there's no other person in the world except yourself. So why are you going to hold back on something that is in the past, or something that's holding you back? There's no such thing as ultimate failure. The ultimate failure is when you give up. Like, there's people that done thousands of things over and over, and they still fail because they know that they figure out what's not working. They keep going and they forget about that. And that's where these mental blocks come from. These mental blocks come, but you have to have faith. Faith without the work is just death. You're just sitting there and dying each and every single day if you're not trying to grow every single day. There's going to come to a point where you just got to keep going. You got to realize that the fact that you simply have to just live. Don't live for it. We're not living for anything. We're not living for no one. We're just living. We're living here on earth, doing the things that we want to do. You're going to come to these points, but you just got to realize that. Just live. Go with the flow, and don't worry about anything, because you have that faith. Learn moment to moment and realize that with everything that happens in life, there's something to be learned. There's something to always improve on, especially hitting these barriers. As soon as you break through, you blossom to the beautiful flower that you know that you are. Like, I'm sitting here in front of this camera, and I'm going to look back at this because I know that this is just a learning experience. Like, everything that happens in life is a learning experience. But you just got to keep going. You got to face the fact that there's a difference between reality and perception. There's a difference. And that difference is there's the world, and then there's our reaction to it. Everything in the world is going to happen. Day by day, time just goes on. The world doesn't stop for anyone. But it comes to the point where there's our reaction. There's a reaction to everything that happens in our life. There's that reaction to everything that happens further with what we're doing in our lives. You just got to realize that you're going to hit these barriers. You're going to hit plateaus, and you just got to keep going, because you know that you have the power within you. Because growth is hard, but giving up is more harder than anything, because as soon as you give up on yourself. And why would you give up on yourself? If you believe in you, don't give up, because you're going to do it. Growth is a constant discovery and understanding in one's process of living. If we're not living and going with the process, then we're just dying. Just go with the process and realize that if you keep doing what is needed to be done, you're going to get to the top, because that's what it takes. And there's only one thing that you could do, and that's taking control of your life, taking control of the fact that people don't want to see a fake image of you. They just want to see the real you. That you have to just be yourself. There's no one genuiner than being you. Just be you and accept the fact that no matter what, you're going to become the best version of yourself daily. And I've hit this mental block. But the thing is, I'm making this video so I can look back at it and realize that I'm growing. I've come to the point where I just got to push forward even more. I got to step on the throttle and keep going, because no matter what, you're going to get to the top because you've came this far. Why? Think about this with anything. You've came this far. Why would you give up? That's a waste of everything that you've just done. So just keep doing it and just never give up. My name is Damian Villalobos, aka the Wolf, and please like and subscribe. I'd love to have a genuine conversation with anyone that resides with what I gotta say. I feel like as a nation, as not even a nation, as the world is, we have to communicate with the like-minded, supportive, loving people. And I love to talk to anyone that has that right mindset and who has the ambitions and who's out here to make a difference. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful week.